Here. He bridges and bucks again, or moves, trying to get out. Here. See how I'm pushing across? Driving that knee deep. Replacing this hand with this hand. Sink my shoulder down. There's a little technical things that I can't show them right now until they get the whole thing. Sink my shoulder down, drive it across his face. See how I'm making him uncomfortable? Right? I'm squeezing his face. Switch my hands, switch my base. He bridges and bucks again. This hand comes out. I trap his arm by his side. Switch. I'm never picking nothing up. Here. He bridges and bucks again. Right? I'm going to drive my chest down, drive his hips down, start walking around. This hand is going right across my belly. See it over here? Here. Right off center. Legs sprawled, heavy. Always heavy. Because that's your core. If you get your hips off the ground, it makes you lighter and unstable as far as being on the ground. Gravity's your friend and the ground. You know what I'm saying? So if you got your butt way up in the air, you ain't got no weight on him, and your base is way up. So you can, on offense, if I'm being offensive, you don't want any space. If I'm on the defensive, I got to make space. You see what I'm saying? So if I was him, I got to start moving. I got to get out there. That's why we do this, because that's what he needs to do. So I got to do what I got to do to keep him pinned to the mat. That's why it's called the 4 points of control. And once you get good at it, you go to the other side, right? Just go skip all the way to the other side backwards and go backwards back to here. You see what I'm saying? So once I get here, from the whole series going this way, and he does it again, he bridges and bucks again, I move this arm, I step over it,
start on
the other side. He bridges and bucks. See the whole progression? I'm right back to where I was on the beginning.
Yeah.
On the other side. Big bridges and bucks again. You can't see his face, but
I'm gonna see if I can go this
You stand tight. You stand tight too.
I can choke him out with that, with my shoulder. Just my shoulder alone. I'm doing it with my shoulder, but pretend this is my shoulder, right? Right? Now turn your hips towards me. Towards me. Keep your coat. Bring them to me. Bring your hips to me. You can't. Now bring your hips to me. It's easy. Just hold your face. Your spine's attached to your head's attached by your spine and your hips. So if I control your head in one direction, you can't turn your hips the other direction very far. You turn about 90 degrees, that ain't enough. Right? Same with your hips. Unless you're tailored, when I push your hips the other way, you can't turn your hips back to me. They're connected. So if I push your hips this way, right? Now bring your hip, your other leg to me. Bring your other, hold on. So your shorts ain't holding you up. Bring your other leg to me. Turn your hips toward me. Come on. Okay. It's just philosophy, but
leverage.
But you can't bring your hips back to me. That's going to save me a bunch of trouble, because if I don't control your hips, you can turn in and grab guard on me again. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm underneath him, if he's underneath me, right, and I get to here, and I got this arm over here, right, he can bridge up, strip out, look, he just got guard, right? Right, now, that hand I keep telling you to put it right here on the ground, watch this. Do it, Jim. Full guard, Jim. Full guard, Jim. Okay, you got to stand all the way around.
Yeah.
But if I wouldn't have been raised up, showing you to move, he couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
He's being silly, but you get my point. You can't pull guard because my hand's blocking his hip.
Yeah.
It's the little things, little details, right? Turn right around. Now, same thing with when I was telling you pushing his hip. So if I push his hip, this way, pull guard on me, Jim. Push it. Now, if I don't, look, pull guard on me. Same thing. See? Just little things. So that you get a mental picture of why I'm telling you to do it that way. It's not because that's the way I want you to do it. That's because that's what works.
Yeah.
I mean, this is tried and true methods that people way above me, way about 100 years ago when they started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's been almost 100 years. Probably 95, something like that. Like 1920s when I went to Brazil. It's the oldest martial art on the planet. It started in India. So the Buddhist monks can subdue somebody without hurting them. I can choke you unconscious, not really hurt you. If you pass out, I can walk off and you'll leave me alone. Well, honestly, I don't have to hurt you unless I want to.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't like punching and kicking. You punch somebody, it's going to hurt for a week, done. If I break one of your joints, you have to have surgery. You don't think about that every time you're going to mess with me. What's the truth of it? If I snap at you, you ain't doing nothing for a while. It ain't like getting punched in the face. But you don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I can make you start hurting before I break it. And you're going to quit. And you're going to leave me alone. You see what I'm saying? So it's called the gentle art for a reason. Because I don't have to be mean. You don't have to be mean. And don't ever use this unless you have to. Okay? Promise? Promise?
More or less you're here.
I got you on camera.
That's forward. That's not down here on the street. Don't jump on somebody just because you know jiu-jitsu, okay? All right. There's Gary, the other stand-up instructor. Hey!
That was good music.
Who's clapping? He's clapping and you weren't clapping. What's up with that?
So he's the one who made the CD, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the bands on that CD.
Gotcha.
All right, y'all.